मुसा भाई थक गए हो ब्रो, नहीं हो रहा है मेरे से।
साबुन खत्म हो गया, टिश्यू।
मॉनिटर चाहिए ब्रो कैसा भी, वरना मैं काम नहीं करूंगा।
लास्ट मंथ ही अपग्रेड किया भाई तू।
बट प्लीज लो, नया हो ना।
फाइन, बजट वाला ले ले।
ऑलरेडी ले लिया सर।
बजट का आता रे तेरे को, और तूने लिया कैसे बिना अप्रूवल के?
आप अपना वॉलेट स्टूडियो में भूल गए थे।
अबे So we have been using this monitor for the past few months. At first glance, a 29-inch ultrawide sounds unheard of, but let us see why this is the most logical monitor for editing and all kinds of gaming. All kinds, certain kinds. Now the LG 29WP60G-B. अच्छा नाम रख लेते हैं यार. Anyhow, is a 29-inch monitor with IPS ultrawide FreeSync 75Hz supported panel. Half of what we said is irrelevant because you probably won't be needing it. Let's talk about what actually matters. Despite over-promising on the feature set, LG hasn't compromised on the build quality. The finish, sturdiness is definitely comparable to some higher-end monitors. There are 3 display outs, 1 HDMI, 1 DisplayPort, traditional stuff, but it includes 1 Type-C port out the back. It's on par and slightly faster than the DP 1.4, and if you decide to use an Apple interface, फिर तो stutter delay नहीं दिखने वाला. Now, since this is a 1080p 29-inch panel, you will be forgiven to think that there will be a loss of a few pixels here and there. But personally, using this monitor for the past 3 months, we can assure you that this is not the case. But on the other hand, the color on this panel is pretty normal. Nothing praiseworthy, but it's an IPS display, so it doesn't really matter all that much. It includes FreeSync technology, which means you don't have to worry about screen tearing while playing. It's only a 75Hz panel though. That's not really something to complain about considering the price point. A point to note here is कोई भी ultra wide high FPS game वाले के लिए होता ही नहीं. It's mostly for campaign kind of gaming, Civilization 6 type stuff. Now since it's 19K and it's an ultra wide, so that's probably above standards either ways. So 250 nits of brightness, which is on paper not a whole lot, but we think it's sufficient क्योंकि how often you will be gaming or working in a super bright room. It's because of the extra space that you get, you're able to browse 2 applications at once, जो readable and visible है. It's very time saving. Speaking from the perspective of being an editor, browsing through files, especially after Windows 11 update, where both apps need to be visible to drag and drop files, is the most annoying or sometimes time-consuming task, along with timelining. Speaking of timelining, if you're full screen your software, then timelining makhan jaisa hota hai. The extra width of the monitor means you get a wider field of view over the timeline and also other tabs, plugins, etc. whatever you may be using. Finally, this monitor is not meant for the high FPS gamers, but with FreeSync and VRR at 75Hz, it's compelling for casual gamers and very compelling for those who prefer to play story mode. The ultrawide definitely adds a fine touch for campaign gaming and it's very convenient for content creators, especially video editors, graphic designers, where the extra space can be utilized rather efficiently. The colors are decent though. What more can you ask in the 20K price segment? Oh, what's that? You want to actually buy this monitor? वो करना है क्या? Oh, what's that?
अब कर दिया.
Okay. What's that? You actually want to buy this monitor? नहीं यार. So where can I buy this monitor? Glad you asked. You can ask us on email on support@themvp.in or call on this number. And yeah, that's it. You'll be able to buy it. That's all from us. Thank you for watching. Let us know what kind of videos you'd like to see. Like, share, and subscribe for more.
Young generation don't email bro.
Oh yeah, so WhatsApp कर लो. Oh, Insta DM. Slide into my DMs.